Good evening, friends. My name is Rajkumar Unath Bosle. Today's video topic is multithreading in Java. Multithreading in Java is a process of executing multiple threads simultaneously. A thread is a lightweight subprocess. Is the smallest unit of the processing. Multiprocessing and multithreading both are used to achieve multitasking. However, we use multithreading than multiprocessing because threads use a shared memory area. They don't allocate a separate memory area, so saves the memory. And context switching between the threads takes less time than the process. The example of the Java multithreading is games, animations, etc. Let's see some advantages of the multithreading. It doesn't block the user because the threads are independent and you can perform multiple operations at the same time. The second is the you can perform many operations together, so it saves time. The third is the thread are independent, so it doesn't affect other threads if an execution occurs in a single thread. Let's see what is meant by multitasking. Multitasking is a process of executing multiple tasks simultaneously. We use multitasking to utilize the CPU. Multitasking can be achieved in two ways. First way is the process-based multitasking. Process-based multitasking is called as the multiprocessing, and thread-based multitasking it is called as multithreading. Process-based, let's see in details what is meant by process-based multitasking or multiprocessing. Each process has an address in memory. In other words, each process allocates a separate memory area. A process is a heavyweight. Then the cost of communication between the process is high. Switching from one process to another process requires some time for saving and loading registers, memory maps, uploading lists, etc. Let's see what is meant by thread-based multitasking or multithreading. Threads share the same address space. A thread is lightweight and cost of communication between the thread is low. Let's see what is a thread in Java. A thread is a lightweight subprocess, the smallest unit of processing. It is a separate path of execution. Threads are independent. If there occurs exception in one thread, it doesn't affect the other thread. It uses a shared memory area. The thread is executed inside the process. There is a constant switching between the threads. There can be multiple processes inside the operating system, and one process can have multiple threads. Let's see this Java thread class. Java provides a thread class to achieve a thread programming. The thread class provides constructors and methods to create and perform operations on thread. Thread class extends object class and implements the runnable interface. The Java thread methods. The first method is while start method. Then second is while run methods, and then sleep method, while current thread method, and while join method. Then let's see the thread class versus runnable interface. If we extend the thread class, our class cannot extend any other class because Java doesn't support multiple inheritance. But if we implement the runnable interface, our class can still extend other base classes. Second is we can achieve basic functionality of thread by extending the thread class because it provides some inbuilt methods like yield method, interrupt method, etc. That are not available in the runnable interface. Using runnable will give you an object that can be shared amongst multiple threads. This is the about the difference between the threads and runnable interface. Then the thread creation by implementation of the runnable interface. We can create a thread, a new thread class. We can create a new class which implements the java.runnable interface and override the run method. Then we instance of the thread object and call the start method on this object. Thank you. This is all about the multi-threading in Java.